Greetings, Mech Warriors! Good to see ya! Welcome to another episode of German Mechgineering. Today, guys, we're going to play the Stormcrow Bravo full-on laser setup with medium pulse lasers and ER micro lasers. So we're doing a little bit of wobbing and a little bit of close-range knife fighting. Sounds interesting? Let's jump right into the build, guys. And of course, we can't change the engine in the Stormcrow, so the speed is going to be 97.2 kph for this build. We have a full Fist of Fury here, 6 medium pulse lasers in the right arm, and then we have ER micro lasers in the left arm, as well as the right and left torso and the head slot. Now, in order to get all these in there, you have to use the right arm of the Stormcrow Bravo, the Stormcrow Alpha left arm. We have to use the Stormcrow Prime head because that's the only one that has the energy slot in the head, and we're using the Stormcrow Charlie right and left torso. Then we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double heatsinks and a targeting computer Mark 1. And that is basically all that it needs to be said about this mech. Maybe one more thing. You might be able to eke out another heatsink here if you lower the head armor to basically 1 and lower the legs a little bit and then remove the lower arm and hand actuator on the right arm. Then you can add another double heatsink, but I felt that I just want to have the ability to shoot with my arms a little bit more, especially since that medium pulse laser fist is quite powerful. So if you feel that you don't need the arm movement, then just drop these 2 points here and add another double heatsink by removing a little bit of armor from the head and legs. Now for the skill tree, oh by the way guys, the alpha strike damage of this bad boy in range, which is going to be 172 meters and below, because that's the ER micro laser range with my skill tree, is going to be 55.7, so 56 damage, which is actually pretty nice for a mech this size, especially since it's pinpoint and quite quick to fire. Now we are going into the firepower tree, and we are going very deep into the firepower tree to get laser duration 1 through 4. And we're also gobbling up all the heat gen nodes that we can find. Then we go into the survival tree. We take the left side of the survival tree plus 1 extra point here in skeletal density. And then we go all the way over to sensors, full radar derp and full seismic sensors. And then last but not least, in the auxiliary tree, double artillery strike and double cool shot with cool shot cooldown, which is something I like to run on most of my mechs. So this is not really a surprise for you long-time viewers out there. And by the way, good to have you. Okay, so I think that's all that needs to be said about this little bad boy of a mech. It is a Stormcrow, which means that it is only, well, it's a 55-ton mech, but it is not insanely tanky. It's not bad, but it's not insanely tanky, so be a little bit careful and try not to tank assault mechs in this thing. Be a mech that is in second line or amongst the first line, trying to do pinpoint damage, open up components, or destroy components on enemy mechs. Okay? So far so good, enough about this mech. Let's go ahead, take this bad boy into a dropship and let's see what it can do, and I will see you later. Alrighty guys, here we are on our first map. It is going to be the Canyon Network, and we're a little bit late to the party and there are targets behind me, so I'm trying to shield here with my side torso and trying to walk towards the middle of the map. I got a bad start guys, I took a bad path, and so I had to take a little bit of time to get to the center of the map, but we'll see how long it takes me to actually engage the enemy. Let's see, yep, okay. And there we go. Now I am the furthest forward guy on my team at 13 minutes and 37 seconds. Perfect. Lead has been achieved. Oh, what is that actually down there? Okay, so I got a disconnect cataphract down here, guys, and some people will just let him stand here, but here's the thing, guys. Never leave an enemy in your back, especially since you know there's going to be engagements on the right-hand side of the map, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take that kill because I don't want this guy respawning in my back and killing me through that. Now let's see, there's enemy roughneck coming in, we give him a little bit of laser burn, and then we twist away to not take the full brunt of his ER or laser and medium laser vomit. And now I'm gonna go onto the enemy warhammer to see down below. His one side torso is open, the other one is also damaged, so if we can get in there, we'll do some good damage to him. Remember guys, 55 damage a pop, but we have to make sure that we are actually accurate with our shots. There we go, we open up the other side torso, teammate killed the left side torso, and we take out the side torso on the right. Beautiful. Now there's an enemy artillery artillery strike coming in, so let's try to get out of there. And the good thing is, with our 97 kph speed, we're actually able to maneuver out of that and not eat the RD. And then now we're going to do the right thing, and by the right thing I mean we use the right arm against the right UAV, take it down, beautiful, and now we push in onto the rest of the enemy. Well, the rotation is in full effect, unfortunately. They are hard on our heels, and there's also a target behind us here, the Shadowcat, so gotta make a decision now. I'm going to go for the Shadowcat here. I'm going to go hard for the Shadowcat, but it is dangerous because the enemy team, of course, is on my tail. They're trying to kill me, but little do they know that I'm gonna get killed their teammate, and now I'm gonna turn around and rejoin the rest of my team because I have enough speed to do so. It's always interesting to see how brave the enemy always is when they can shoot me in the back, but how very finicky and fast they are if they actually faced with the face of fear. Your friendly German neighbor. Okay, now let's see what we have here. We have a couple of Viper Medusa to the right. I don't care about that. I mean, we do have 3 people on him, including an assault mech, an assault, a medium, and a heavy, versus 1 Medusa. Yeah, that doesn't sound like overkill at all. But on the plus side, we have actually decimated the enemy team quite a bit. So I think it's actually fine that they're over there now. We're just gonna go ahead and try and find some more targets here in the middle. What do we have here? Hello there, good sir. Oh, that is too big. I was actually not even aiming for this guy, but that is a slap near my face. That's a cicada, it's also dead. Okay, sure, I'll take it. And now I won't fight anymore because look at this, I am CT cherry red, like I'm 1 shot away from death. So we're just gonna chill here for a little bit and be happy that the match ended before we died. Yeah, as I said, this mech is not the most tanky, but that was a little bit painful to take that full brunt shot from the Sleipnir. 4 killing blows for this, 2 solo kills, 2 kill most damage dealt, 455 damage done, and 253 damage taken with 6 components taken out. Not an insane damage match, guys, but we took away a third of the enemy team in kills together with our Nova buddy. We actually killed 7 people in Alpha Lands, and Charlie Lands didn't get any kills whatsoever. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, if you enjoy this content, check out my Patreon page, become an active member of Team TTB. And we're gonna jump right into the next map. And funnily enough, it is Canyon Network, only this time it actually has snow. That's actually the first game I played with this particular build. That's why you just saw me there testing the heat on the map. And let's see what we can do here. Now the good thing is my teammates are already up front. It looks like the enemy team is gonna come in from the Charlie 2 area, moving towards Delta 3 and Delta 4. So it is time to peek a little bit, to look at the enemy and look at them with the intent of doing damage as soon as I can. So maybe go around the corner here and use the right arm now onto the enemy rifleman. Yes, beautiful. Got a little bit of damage onto him. Double UAC-20 build. Yeah, definitely want to not get hit by this guy, but at this range, it's perfect range for our medium pulses. We can do some nice damage to him just by using our arms here. Never mind, he's in cover, so we'll go on to the enemy hunchback. Then we drop the artillery strike right in his path, so if he keeps walking, he should be walking right into the RD strike. Do we get any contacts here? One. Just 1 hit. Okay, well, not bad. At least we got 1. Let's try and use our arm once again, because people don't use their brains. We're just gonna use our arms and kill the UAV. And now we go on to the enemy Warhawk over there. Large pulse lasers galore and an AMS. Well, that's okay. He's engaging my teammates. I will be engaging onto him. We use precision fire to try and take away his side torsos or CT, whatever fits the bill. There we go. He's down. Now, guys, the good thing is the ER micro lasers, you can almost shoot them without any extra heat generated. So if you're getting too hot, just keep shooting the ER micros and forget about the medium pulses. Those are more for longer ranges or when you need that big alpha. Speaking about big alphas, that's a Annihilator coming around the corner in a second here, and that will eat a big alpha. Never mind, teammate walks through me at the perfect opportune moment. It is like if you wrote a comedy, you couldn't write it any better. Never mind though, we have an Atlas coming in with lots of streaks that have been removed because we alpha struck his side torso, and then we shot him in the CT and he's dead because that was 2 nice pinpoint shots. Then together with our teammate we were able to take down that target. Now it's 5 kills over 1. It's looking very good for my team. We're gonna go around into the Charlie 3 area once again for a second lap of love and murder. So we've got a Fafnir down there, we've got an enemy huntsman down there, and that Fafnir is UAT Rock 2 build. It's interesting, but let's try and take him down here. Once again, we need to go for the sensitive targets. I chose to go CT here because I think it's the easiest way to kill him, and my teammate actually shoots through his CT and murders him. Beautiful. Once again, we're dodging the artillery strike, and now it is on to the remaining targets. Huntsman is going to be the next target on the menu. Never mind then, we've got an Annihilator around the corner. It's my friend from before. We go ahead and we engage onto his CT, and together with the caveman. We take the Annihilator apart, and he starts sliding down the hillside in shame. Ah, sad face. There's also a Sun Spider here, a streak build actually, so let's go around the corner, and once he engages my teammates, we will engage onto him, take away the side torso here with my teammate, and the other side torso gets killed. Beautiful kill once again. 2 targets left on the playing field, and once we take those down, it is going to be a win for the good guys, and the good guys, of course, are TTB's guys. Okay, so guy says one guy DC'd in Delta 2 and the other guy being an a-hole. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on mop-up duty. If they have 2 DCs or whatnot, then yeah, okay, that's 2 DCs. That is very unfortunate. It sucks if that happens. Like, even 1 DC is annoying, but 2 DCs, that is just really, really bad luck. So press F to pay respects for the enemy team. Not out of their own fault. There we go. Just gonna go ahead and get a little bit of lag and damage on the dervish, but people are too antsy, they just wanna get the kills, which is fine. I support Gargoyles murdering stuff. 12 kills over 3 is going to be the final score. I like this mech. It's a fun, agile laser mech. 1 killing blow, 8 assists, 2 kill most damage dealt, 811 damage done, 119 taken, and 3 components taken out, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and join us on Discord, of course. Wherever you are on this planet, have a great day, take care.